Hello my darlings, this is part 4 of 5 of my Game of Thrones inspired hair tutorial series. This next hairstyle has been inspired by Mama Stark, Lady Catelyn. Catelyn is a devoted mother and is fiercely protective of her children. Her hairstyles are usually more mature and pulled away from her face. Today I will be showing you how to recreate this gorgeous braided updo that was inspired by Lady Catelyn. To recreate this look, you will need a hairbrush, a large hair elastic, small hair elastics, and some bobby pins. For added length and extra volume, I am wearing my 240 gram set of fancy hair extensions. For a complete list of tools used in today's tutorial, please see the description below. Begin by thoroughly brushing your hair from bottom to top to gently get rid of any tangles. Take a section of hair from the top of your head on one side and make sure that you include your longest strands of hair in this section. This rope braid that we will be creating needs to be long enough to reach the back of your head. I am including a nearby section of my hair extensions into this rope braid to ensure that I have enough length. Now we're going to create the rope braid. To create a rope braid, separate your section into 2 equal strands and begin twisting each individual strand in the same direction while wrapping the strands around each other in the opposite direction. For this rope braid, I am twisting each individual strand towards my face and then I'm wrapping the strands around each other away from my face. Continue to repeat these steps until you reach the end of the braid. Secure the end of the braid with a small hair elastic. You can use any small hair elastic for this since we will be removing it later in this tutorial. Now create the exact same rope braid on the other side. Okay, once you have braided your 2 rope braids, bring both braids to the back of your head and secure them at the crown of your head with 2 small hair elastics. Make sure that these hair elastics are either clear or the same color as your hair since we will not be removing them later. Now you can remove the other hair elastics that you used to secure each individual braid and undo the braids with your fingers. Alright, moving on. Separate a section of hair at about ear level and separate it into 3 equal strands. Now all you're going to do is start braiding a regular 3-strand braid and then start adding in hair from the outside of the braid after you cross over the strands 2 times total withaut adding any hair. So what we are doing is creating a French braid. Notice that I have included the loose hair from the rope braid into the French braid, so now it looks like the rope braids are somehow intertwined within the French braid. Pretty cool, right? Continue to French braid until you run out of hair to add in, and continue braiding a regular 3-strand braid as far down as you can. Don't worry about this part of the braid looking perfect. We will be hiding it very shortly. Once you reach the end of the braid, secure it with 2 small hair elastics. Next, add some thickness and volume to the braid by gently pulling on its sides. Now here is the fun part. Take the end of the braid and start curling the braid inwards towards your head. I apologize that this part was cut off in the frame, but don't worry. I am repeating the same rolling action while keeping the braid intact as I roll it towards my head. Once you reach the nape of your neck, secure it in place with a lot of bobby pins. Make sure that you catch hair from the underside of your head and the rolled up braid to make sure that the braid stays put. Once your rolled up braid feels secure, you are done. This is probably one of my favorite braided hairstyles from the Game of Thrones series. It's so chic and elegant and is totally wearable for every day, don't you think? Let me know what you thought about this hairstyle in the comments below. Better yet, take a picture of your fancy hair recreation and tag it with hashtag #MyFancyHair for a chance to be featured on our Instagram. Did you like this hair tutorial and would like to see more videos on how to style and care for your hair? Well then subscribe to our YouTube channel and kindly click on the like button down below. Thanks for watching!